Welcome to the December virtual commencement for the class of 2020. As you know, this virtual commencement was made necessary as we seek to do our part to comply with social distancing requirements. We do this as part of our care and concern for others as we attempt to reduce the risk of virus exposure to our most vulnerable and reduce the cases on our campus. Together, we have and we can continue to make a difference. With that in mind, please join me in solidarity as we observe our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket river. The bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Commencement is one of our most enjoyable and deeply gratifying traditions at Georgia College. It's a special moment when we honor our graduates and recognize their achievements. This year, we had to think creatively about ways in which we can acknowledge the success of our students. And while I expect that there will be an opportunity in the near future where you can participate in a traditional face-to-face commencement ceremony, I'm delighted to welcome you to our December virtual commencement ceremony for the Georgia College class of 2020. Georgia College is the public liberal arts institution of higher education for the state of Georgia. As such, it fills a special place in the Georgia higher education community by providing a well-rounded educational experience for our students. Georgia College is a place where students learn to think independently and lead creatively, where they can follow their passions and where they can practice problem solving, civil discourse, and community engagement while being led by outstanding faculty mentors. And our students are prepared to make a difference in the real world upon graduation. Now, although we do not have the physical presence of our faculty and staff, I know that many of them are joining us online today, and I want to thank all of our faculty and staff for their mentorship and contributions to the success of our graduating students. Today represents a milestone in the lives of all who will graduate, but we must also acknowledge that many people contributed to the success of this graduating class. These graduates have been encouraged, funded, and guided by many of you watching this ceremony online. So if you're a spouse, a partner, a child, a parent, a grandparent, a sibling, an aunt, an uncle, or a guardian of one of our graduates today, please allow me to recognize the critical role you have played in your students' education. And to our graduates, please be sure that you give each of these folks a special thank you today. It is now my distinct honor to introduce today's keynote speaker, Dr. Stephanie McClure. Dr. McClure is a professor of sociology and this year's recipient of the Georgia College Excellence in Teaching Award. Her work has appeared in the Journal of Higher Education, Symbolic Interaction, and the Journal of African American Studies. She is the co-author of an introductory race reader titled Getting Real About Race: Hoodies, Mascots, Model Minorities, and Other Conversations, which is scheduled to be released in its 3rd edition next summer. Dr. McClure received her undergraduate degree in journalism from the University of Missouri in Columbia, and her master's and doctorate in sociology from the University of Georgia. She began teaching at Georgia College in 2005, and today teaches classes on race stratification, social theory, and the sociology of education here at Georgia College. In addition to her own research and publications, Dr. McClure has worked with many students on undergraduate research projects, promoting community engagement, skill building, and the ongoing fight for compassionate social change. Dr. McClure's students have routinely recognized her as a source of inspiration for their continued journey, and many of them have gone on to prestigious fellowships, entered into the PhD programs, and remain in touch with her well beyond their college term. She continues to empower students socially, societally, economically, and vocationally. Dr. Stephanie McClure's remarks have been pre-recorded. Please join me in listening to Dr. McClure's message.
Thank you so much for that kind introduction, Dr. Dorman. A few months ago, I had the opportunity to do a career fair interview with a former student of mine who is also an elementary school counselor. We were wrapping up and she said, "Okay, Dr. McClure, this last question might be a hard one, but what is your favorite part of your job?" And I said, "Oh, that's actually the easiest one." The easiest one. My former students, absolutely without a doubt. Having them as my students and then getting to see what they do in the world when they leave is easily the best part of my job. So having the chance to share some final words of advice on the occasion of that transition for so many of my beautiful students is such a gift, and one that I take very seriously. Given that, I spent some time thinking hard about what I wanted to say and decided that I would be inspired by the immortal words of Chidi Onagonye. You put the peeps in the chili and it makes it take... Ha! No, I'm kidding. Clearly that's not the quote. But instead, the one I was thinking of is when Chidi asks, "What do we owe to each other?" So the words I have to share today, in no particular order, are the final advice I would offer to my beloveds on the occasion of their graduation. As I share, I'm picturing myself in my favorite classroom in arts and sciences, looking out at the faces of all of my beautiful former students. For those of you in the audience who are not my students, you can feel free to close your eyes and imagine these words coming from your favorite professor, who I'd be willing to bet feels the same as I do about their job. If you don't have a favorite former professor, I'm so sorry. We messed that up for you. In that case, please feel free to pretend, just for the next few moments, that I am yours and you are mine. As I said, these thoughts are somewhat organized around the question of what we owe to you, what you owe to us, what you owe to yourself, but ultimately I think that they are about what we owe to each other. In these days where the necessity and fragility of the social contract stands in stark relief, I think these are essential questions. First, don't accept cheap and overly simplistic stories about some imagined past. They are almost always wrong and definitely always incomplete. And the complicated problems that we face today require complicated answers. Please commit to working together to move us towards a future that looks for ways for us to realize our highest ideals. On that note, always imagine that we are in this together, because we are. Be thankful for the gifts, strengths, talents, and passions of others. Cultivate those in other people. Don't see their strengths as a threat to you, but as a gift. Collaborate whenever possible. Connect good people to each other. Define building community as a central part of a successful life. Get to the end of a day and think, what did I do today to make someone's tomorrow a little bit better? Love beautiful things. Build beautiful things. Protect beautiful things. Create beautiful things. Support beautiful things. Thank God for the craftsmen, for the artists, for the symphony. Thank God for the accountants and the actuaries who keep the symphonies and galleries and theaters going. Thank God for the middle school and high school band directors who make symphonies possible. Seriously, let's pause here and give a shout out to the low brass. Don't force yourself to fit into a script or a mold that someone else made for you. It won't work, I promise. You won't be happy and you won't be successful. Continuously try to imagine new ways to define a good life. Do not believe the lie that snake brain tells you, that you are alone, that your failure is the worst failure of all the failures that have ever failed. It's not, and you're not the only person who feels this way. Greed isn't good. You probably know this already. It's brought us some pretty terrible things. You can spend your life trying to get all the cookies and hoarding all the gold, winning all the prizes. It's meaningless in a world gone to chaos where you'll have to spend half your time and money just trying to protect it. Doesn't that sound exhausting? Generosity of your time, your money, and your spirit is going to serve you better in the long run. Of this I am certain. Cuss if you need to. It's not that serious. It's not like depriving someone of their life or liberty or pursuit of happiness. Some people will judge you, but others will feel more at ease. I have data on this. It's science. Party too much every once in a while, just not, every day. This is a big one. Be the nicest to the most important people in your life. Don't spend your best self on everyone else so that you only have toxic left to give to the ones who love you the most. Really important, don't be afraid to come back, to change course, to try something totally different. I got a degree in broadcast journalism from the top J school in the country. Instead, I chose this. I have awesome friends doing awesome things all over the country in that industry. And I'll tell you what, they think what I do is awesome too. And we are both right. Lastly, come see us. Please, tell us how you are doing. Ask us for help. If something that we taught you helped, please let us know that. That is just about everything to us. And finally, remember that what you do and who you are reflects on all of us. And we will try to remember the same. Congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you, Dr. McClure, for those inspiring words. Our next speaker, Ms. Pamela Booker, is the president of the Alumni Board of Directors. The GCSU Alumni Association represents the more than 40,000 living alumni of Georgia College. Please join me in listening to her remarks to our graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Dorman. Congratulations, class of 2020. Today marks a special day as you graduate. No longer students, but alumni of the state of Georgia's premier liberal arts college. You join the ranks of over 46,000 alum. The title of alum carries prestige and honor, but also responsibility that I am confident you can uphold. My confidence lies in the class resilience and persistence to accomplish today's achievement in the midst of some of the greatest challenges our nation has ever experienced. Your tenacity and perseverance, coupled with your Georgia College experience, well equips you to meet the responsibility that accompanies being an alum of Georgia College. At this moment in history, we are navigating uncharted waters, and I would love nothing more than to tell you that your challenges and disappointments are over, or that you will never experience personal failure. I wish I could tell you that the impact of the pandemic will be short-lived, or that you will not be the recipient of social and economic injustices. I cannot. But what I can offer you is a measure of hope, grounded in the confidence that because of your experience at Georgia College, each of you are well equipped to be agents of change. Each of you are equipped to develop transformative solutions to some of the world's challenges. And each of you are equipped to be individuals who positively impact not just our nation, but our world. Each one of you is an important ambassador of Georgia College. Now is the time to uphold the Georgia College brand by applying the skills, key lessons learned in the immersive Georgia College experience, and to think independently and lead creatively. Your future decisions and successes will reflect back on your alma mater. The best word of advice I can give to you is to stay in touch with Georgia College and the faculty and staff that have helped you along the way. Participate in your alumni association and play an active role in keeping Georgia College simply amazing. Examples include our social events, mentor programs, and affinity groups, which are being added each year in locations where our alumni reside. Also, I want to encourage you to give back to Georgia College. Your financial and/or philanthropic gifts become a resource to the college that allows us to be a blessing to others. Many of you have benefited from scholarships, GC Gives, and other awards and programs that were made possible by alumni and GC supporters. You may think you cannot make a difference or that your gift is insignificant, but I offer to you that during this pandemic, Georgia College students and this community have experienced food insecurity, homelessness, and a lack of basic toiletries. It was once again the generosity, regardless of the size, of alumni and supporters of Georgia College who ensured these needs were met. A little becomes a lot when placed in the hands of those whose purpose is to meet the needs of our students. I challenge you to pass on this cycle of giving and generosity to the next generation of students. Also, become a guiding influence in and for your community. Whether it is your time, talent, or funds, seek to impact the lives of others for the better. Your education is a gift in and of itself. Never underestimate the power it gives you to make a real difference. Remember, you completed the heavy lifting of long, sleepless nights to obtain this degree, but many of you stood on the shoulders of others who offered words of encouragement, financial support, care packages filled with homemade goodies, and mentors who provided guidance and support. As alum, be the shoulders for your community and for future students. As a proud 1997 alum of Georgia College and the president of the Georgia College Alumni Association Board of Directors, I have firsthand knowledge of the skillful and intentional execution of activities led by the Office of Advancement and Alumni Relations. The pandemic challenged us all to think differently and be more creative. The result has been virtual events designed to connect, inform, and further empower alum. These events have united alum from all over the world and renewed and developed new relationships. The relationships that I have personally made because of my connection with the Alumni Association has been transformative. For examples, 6 years ago, I had the pleasure of meeting a delightful couple, Sandra and Tom Rossiter. From the outside looking in, our worlds are miles apart. Sandra is a 1962 alum. 35 years separates our college experience. However, we found that our love for this college and our common faith unites us and transcends our differences. Sandra encourages and supports me, and I am enamored and inspired by her passion for life. A treasured friendship derived from our engagement with the Alumni Association. I encourage you to get involved. Each graduating alumnus will receive a gift from the Alumni Association that contains some tasty treats, but the most important enclosure is a postcard detailing the resources and services available to you as Georgia College alum. In conclusion, let me just say, I am truly grateful that you have joined me as an alumni, and I look forward to the additional strength and vibrancy our alumni community will have because each of you are now a part of it. Once again, congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Ms. Booker, for your remarks. We're recording this today from Heritage Hall, where we commemorate the university's history and tell the story of why Georgia College is such a special place. You are now a part of this history. You are a part of the Georgia College story. Your contributions through scholarship, leadership, engagement, and service have not only helped you grow, but have enriched our entire community. And we are so proud of each of you. Today, we celebrate the 325 members of the December Georgia College class of 2020. The members of this class are quite an accomplished and diverse group. 3 of our graduates have served in one of our nation's armed services, and we thank each of you for your service to our country. The members of this class hail from many other countries, including the Bahamas, Pakistan, Belgium, Australia, and the Philippines. Several of our students have maintained especially commendable levels of academic achievement throughout their undergraduate studies. These students are expected to earn the designations of cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, and have been given a blue-collar stole to wear as a part of their regalia. I hope you're wearing your collars today with pride. In addition, this year we have 5 students who are being recognized as our valedictorians, having earned a perfect 4.0 in all of their college coursework. The December class of 2020 includes 8 students who have completed the rigors of our honors program and 15 student athletes who are leaders in academic accomplishments. In addition, many members of this class have taken the opportunity to participate in transformative experiences that deepen the knowledge they gained in the classroom. These experiences include internships, study abroad, undergraduate research, creative projects, leadership programs, community-based learning projects, and participating in student organizations and community service work. Please join me in extending congratulations to all of these students. Class of 2020, well done. We will now confer the degrees. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the provost, those students listed in the ceremony and others in absentia have completed degree requirements at Georgia College and are presented for their degrees. Graduates, would you, wherever you are, please stand. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, and pending final approval of the Georgia College faculty and certification by the registrar, I hereby confer your degrees with all of the rights, responsibilities, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations to each of you. Each of our degree recipients will now be recognized individually. The graduates' names will be called in alphabetical order. Each graduate has been invited to submit a picture and comment to display as we call their name. I hope you'll enjoy this part of the ceremony.
Sarah Elizabeth Smith. Roberta Jo Sutton. Esther Oluwatoyin Tella. Kelsey Marie Adams. Jessica Lee Albritton. Muhammad Amar. Patricia Key Atkinson. Kaylee Lynn Taylor Bradley. Brianna DeReese Brantley.
I'd like to thank my family and friends and my babies for helping getting mommy past the finish line, and to all my professors, thanks for your unwavering support and guidance.
Danine Marie Breed. Aston Marquez Bryant. Ladonis Hakeem Bryant. Catherine Ann Kale, Satara Diana Chubb,
Thank you to my family and my friends who have helped me these last 2 years with this graduate program. Fall 2020. We're out of here. Congrats.
Abigail Eloise Clifford, Chiquiera Monet Codrington, Ashley Nicole Collins, Samuel John Conway, Isabel Cruz, Elizabeth Ellen Davis, Keely Marie Dodson, Olivia Ariel Eason,
Thank you to everyone who loved, supported, and encouraged me. I appreciate you all so much. Go Bobcats 2020.
Catherine Mariah Everhart, Emily Ann Fee, Sean Patrick Fletcher, Emily Ann French, Michael Alden Gillette, Julia Ann Green, Sabrina M. Hall, Harley Nathaniel Hunt, Sam Cora Itty, Ashley K. Jackson, Emily Jane Jimenez, Sarah Beth Lewis Coelho, Christopher Joshua Martin, Marissa Louise Mayfield.
As I wrap up my time at Georgia College, I just want to say thank you so much to my family, friends, and professors. I really appreciate it, guys.
Frederick Roddenberry McConnell, Jessica Diane McQuain, Tracy Lynn Melton, Matthew David Mercurio, Sean Jamonte Montgomery, Sonia Lacole Morris, Catherine Haley Overman, Charmaine Jamae Pinkard, Chandler Wade Shields, Nelson Modesto Silverio, Katina Lavette Singleton, Laura Ann Beckham Smith.
I'm so grateful to be getting my master's degree today. Thank you to all my family and friends for their love and support, and to God for seeing me through this.
Spencer Garnett Smith, Caroline Marie Snyder, Tabitha Irene Snyder,
Thank you, everyone. We did it.
Shaylin Elizabeth Tarver, Contessa Thomas,
Congratulations to all of the graduates. We've persevered and met our goals during these unprecedented times. I'd like to give a special thank you to my family and my support system. Without you all, I would not have made it.
Isaac Elijah Thomas. Amy J. Tippins. Victor Leonard Turner. Courtney Van Voot. Teresa Blanco Vick.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it.
Kara Ann Ward. Stephanie Ann Wardlaw. Wesley James Weichert. Christopher Tyler Wilkins. Brianna Caitlin Addis. Benjamin Thomas Adkins. Rebecca Elizabeth Adler. Ethan Daniel Ahonen. Samantha Kate Aldridge. Brittany Ann Ellaby. Micah Amos Altman. Travis J. Altman. Jacob William Orand. Jordan Taylor Ayers. Ariana Nalini Bakun. Maxim Badia. Mirza Ismail Beg. Samantha Morgan Barrow. Allison Kim Bass. Matthew Richard Berlin.
Thank you, Georgia College, for the past 4 years. Special thank you to my friends, family, and teachers that helped me along the way. I'm glad to be here. Can't wait to see what the future holds.
Adam J. Binder. Catherine Bailey Bishop. James Cole Bloodworth. Sarah Catherine Boyles. Ben Hobby Branch. Mitchell James Brannon. Addison Elizabeth Bray. Rachel Caroline Breitenbach. Amanda K. Brennan. Bentley Brock. Hunter Keith Brooks. Caitlin Sterling Brooks. Sydney Marie Brown. Hannah Christine Buggs. Louis James Burnham. Thomas Trevin Burris. Noah Tristan Byrne. Christopher Thomas Carlson.
Well, I made it. Thanks to my parents and my friends for helping me get through it. Undergrad's done. It's time for grad school now.
Taylor Renee Carswell. Anna Rose Carter. Lauren Camille Childers. Kristen Nicole Clark. Mackenzie Scott Cleghorn. Morgan Riley Cobb. Andrew Lee Coble. Caitlin Taylor Coker. Michael Charles Colcom. Christopher Collier. Nathan Ryan Connolly. Hannah Grace Connor. Bailey Nicole Conyer. Austin B. Corbin.
Thank you to my wonderful wife and both of my families for their unwavering support, and thank you to Georgia College for the education and opportunity. Congratulations, graduates.
Sean Miko Ortega Correa.
Hey, I did it. I'm going to be a nurse. Big thanks to my friends and family. Mom, I love you. You know I do it all for you. I devote my life to you. I hope I made you proud. Love you.
Danielle Page Corey. Philip David Crane. Jennifer Joelle Cranford. Allison Lee Creamer. Skylar Lucy Cromie. Ansley Morgan Crouch. Lacey Lee Cummings. Jacob Henry Chirwanka. Sarah Elizabeth Demlow. Cheyenne Elizabeth Dembski.
Thank you to all of my teachers, my counselors, and most importantly, my parents for getting me to where I am today. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it.
Kyle Alexander DeSalle. Ashley Trakayla Dixon.
I'd like to thank my incredible mom, dad, family, friends, and professors for supporting me along the way. Congratulations to the class of 2020 and go Bobcat.
Keely McCall Dixon. Devin Marcel Dorsey. Celia Louise Dory. Holly Noel Doss. Catherine Elizabeth Doherty. Madison Bailey Downey. Andrew Scott Drips. Zaire Ducksworth. Andrew Tillman Duffy. Parker Manning Durrance. Susan Alexander Eakes. Jessica Lauren Easom. Isabella Echeverria.
I would like to thank my family and friends for supporting me all this way, to everyone at the International Education Center, and to everyone in the MassComm and Rhetoric Department, and to my country, Venezuela. Thank you.
Abigail Grace Edinger. Jessica Ann Everett. Abigail Rebecca Evier. Rebecca Lynn Fallon. Vanessa Stephanie Farley. Claire Elizabeth Fendius. Frank Farhadi. Alini Joy Finley. Adrian Matthew Fisher. Bethany Ann Flowers. Blake Nicholas Fraley. Nicholas Royce Frame. Peyton Ray Fuss. Christopher Cole Gainey. Susan Corrine Gann. Amber Alexis Garrett. Michelle Denise Gibson. Adriana de la Caridad Jimeno Felizo. Abigail Elizabeth Giordano.
I just want to thank my family, my friends, and my professors for all the support they've given me over the last 3.5 years. It's been incredible, and I'm so excited for the future.
Erin Elizabeth Giuliano. Emily Jordan Glasgow. Madison Faith Gorney. Philip Gray. Elizabeth Rose Griffin. Ansley R. Griffiths. Caroline Sloan Groce. Linsey Michelle Guthrie. Emily Halpin. Anna Noel Hansen. Allison Nicole Harbin. Micah William Harley. Ryan Avery Harris. Nicholas Dean Hart. Kristen Noel Hartley.
A big thank you to all my friends and family that have supported me along the way. Also, thank you to all the professors that have helped me get to where I am today.
Hannah Lee Hatcher. William Michael Haynes. Joshua Adam Heffernan. Claire Patricia Hemingway. Ashley Renee Higgs. Kyle Harris Hinton. Elizabeth Ann Hobbs. Carly Diane Hodge. Whitley Beth Holcomb. Madeline Donna Holloway.
I'd like to thank my parents, my sister, my grandparents, and so many other people for supporting me. I'd also like to thank Georgia College for working with us through the pandemic. We did it, Nick.
Zoe Madison Irvin.
I finally made it. Couldn't have done it without all my amazing friends and family. Thank you all so much.
Destiny Della Marie Jacobs. Catherine Rose James. Dawson Chrysler James. Holland Louisa Jones. Kelsey Ann Kaufman. William Joel Keene. Parker Kelly. Abigail Grace Kennedy. Hannah Elise Kessler. Emily Victoria Kimpling. Connor Eugene King. William Barrett King. Jamie Lynn Kaiser.
I just want to say thank you to all the faculty and staff at Georgia College. It's been a great 4 years. And thank you to all my family and friends. We did it, 2020.
Charles Edward Klein. Colin James Cozier. Jacob Teofilo Lamaris.
Hey, I just wanted to say thank you to my professors, Dr. White, Dr. Isaac, Dr. Samowski, and everybody else. I'm really glad that I got to this point, and thank you very much.
Brianna Grace Lancaster. Cameron Scott Larson. Ansley Elizabeth Ladding. Carter Dalton Lau. Kaylee Christine Lee. Rebecca Jane Lewis. Cassidy Rebecca Livingston. Nicholas Andrew Lorimore. Catherine E. Leiden. Jacqueline Lozano Sanchez.
Jacqueline Lozano.
Hugh Angus McCauley. Kason Clay Malcolm. Beatriz Maldonado. Matthew Daly Malmstrom. Kaylin Sarah Martinko. Ashley Marie Mason. John Logan Mason. Marilee Grace Massey. Brenna Lynn Maxwell. Zoe Christine McClure. Claire Madison McGahee, Jarek McIntosh, John Claude McMillian, Carolus Rafat Magella, Rachel Gabrielle Mengler, Emily Gwynn Mercer, Mary Margaret Metz, Zachary Michael Myers.
Thank you, Georgia College, for helping me further my goals. I had so many great experiences and met tons of amazing people along the way. Go Bobcats.
Tanner Broderick Michael, Olivia Mason Milam, Caroline Shaw Richardson Miller, Kent Tsuyoshi Miller, Meredith Grace Miller, Matthew Scott Mitchell, Bailey Elise Mixon, Paul Albert Molinari, Ross Glenn Mormon IV, Isabel Caitlin Morris, Rachel Maria Nix, Ethan Harold Omer, Thomas Reed O'Neill,
Paige Nicole Overmeyer,
Anthony Maxwell Pacquioli.
I just wanted to take a second to say thank you to everyone that has supported me through my journey at Georgia College, and I'm excited to see where the road takes me from here.
Brittany Alexandria Pace, Bailey Rena Palmer, Lindsay Michaela Parker, Matthew Jordan Patterson, Stephanie Janier Perez Telan.
I want to say thank you to my family, especially my mom and my grandmother and mi abuelo Guillermo, and also give thanks to my friends and teachers. I wouldn't have made it this far without you. Thank you.
Colton Lee Perkins, Eric Foodafone Finneth, Alexis Scott Pierce, Megan Elisa Pike, Blake Marcus Poole, Natalie Claiborne Price, Kaylin Christine Quinn.
Good night, college.
Olivia Lynn Reardon, Chapin Carl Wayne Ryerson, Katie Ellen Rivers, Ronnie Shane Rivers, John Dobson Robbins, Abigail Joy Roberson, William Wayne Robinson III. Alexandra Pines Rogers. James Tyler Rose. And Laura McRae Roush. Olivia Brooke Rowe. Thomas Cornelius Rousey Jr.
Thank you to all the Georgia College staff and my friends and family for helping me get to where I am today. And thank you for helping me graduate college. Go Bobcats.
Jamie Christine Russell. Madison Emily Rutledge. Megan Alexandra Sapp. Mary Janet Scarlett. Lika Hesria Schaff. Joseph Edward Shurik. Jack Anthony Schwartz. Bailey Sifleet. Andrew David Scott. Jeremy Scott Siegel. Will Kirkland Sheffield. Dawson Mitchell Shores.
I just want to say thanks to Georgia College and all the friends I made along the way and my parents. I really will never forget the time I had here. I've really made some great memories.
Allison Eva Simmons. Julia Francis Simpkins. Aaron Olivia Sinatra. Christopher Robert Smith. Emma Elizabeth McCommon Smith. Jacob Aaron Smith. Kelsey Copeland Smith.
So I just want to thank my parents, David and Liana, and my younger brother, Isaac, as well as the psychology department at Georgia College and all the professors that supported me along the way. Go Bobcats.
John Allen Snellgrove. Lilia Lynn Starnes. Andrew Trenton Steele. Sarah Victoria Stenner. Megan Marie Stevens. Savannah Marie Stone. Lily Ann Streets. DeLacy Lynn Stiles. Tyler Scott Sullivan. Naushirwan Sultan. Ellen Jane Tafoya. Jana Camille Tanner. Jacqueline Nicole Tatz. Elena Rachel Taylor. Sierra Ruby Taylor. Jacqueline Denise Terry. Jeffrey Leonard Terry. Kyle Matthew Thatcher. Alicia Kinota Torrance.
Way to go for me.
Alpha Leslie Torres. Aiden Henry Troja. Daniel Christopher Tooley. Savannah Michelle Vaz. Ashley Lauren Valieu. Michael Isaías Villafora. Benjamin Tyler Walker. Jenny Brooke Waller. Catherine Elizabeth Waller. Hannah Cruz Waters. Holly Carter Watkins. Brittany Lee Watson. Jacob Thomas Webb. John Broderick Welsh. Justin Bailey Whipple. Ashley Elise White. Catherine Michelle Wees. Sydney Monet Wilkes. Eamon Tobin Williams. Dontavius T. Wilson. Sydney Nicole Wilson. Coleman McCall Woolard. Jackson Kimball Wright.
Happy feet. One more combo. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco.
Wesley Cole Wright. Bailey Austin Yeager. Hayden Thomas Young.
This concludes Georgia College's December virtual commencement ceremony. We appreciate your participation today, and we extend congratulations to the newest graduates of Georgia College. We're looking forward to seeing you again in person when we're able to come together for a traditional ceremony. Until then, I hope you find inspiration in the words of our alma mater, which will be played as we close.